Today, we're going to be analysing cottagecore. Cottagecore is an aesthetic popularised by city dwellers who've never seen a cow before in real life. An aesthetic based on picking your own strawberries while frolicking in a meadow in the back garden of someone else's cottage that you're trespassing in. Cottagecore is based on the ideology of the picturesque, an escape into the exotic beyond. In late capitalism, cottagecore is the result of people who, being traumatized in an unstable present moment, seek refuge in an idealized version of history and feel nostalgic for a past that they never lived in. The 1800s, when women were only allowed to drink sewage water. Therefore, cottagecore is a product of what I like to call orchestrated daintiness, a ruse for inverse patriarchy, or patriarchy squared. There's nothing in it. Cottagecore is built upon an ethic of sustainability and self-sufficiency, which means cottagey people are just well-organised hippies that don't take drugs. Cottagecore's main focus is on simple living, baking bread, and making baskets that they can put on their wicker table for afternoon tea, which means that cottagecore's primary objective is to push women back into the dark ages through the persistent dollification of the modern female. Wake up, Barbie. You're only a knitted jumper and a bar of homemade soap away from listening to a men's mental health podcast. There's a fatalism attached to cottagecore. Cottagecore developed, in part, as a result of trying to escape from the digital world, and in doing so, it gained traction on social media, where it became a popular hashtag which turned it into a fashion trend. Now, the best they can hope for is to go live and bake their own sourdough while sitting by the fire, and hope that TikTok makes it go viral, repeating the same cycle they tried to avoid in the first place, and locking the algorithmic prison cell doors on themselves once again. So their desire for self-sufficiency has been commodified and used against them, turning them into the freedom-averse, Winnie the Pooh-loving subjects of Stardew Valley.